Hi, it's Imogen Lamport from Inside Out Style, coming to answer your colour and style questions. First one in my lucky dip today comes from Helen, who says, my biggest challenge is streamlining my wardrobe. I have too many items that I don't wear. So, couple of things you can do. So the first thing I would do is actually challenge yourself to wear everything. So what you want to do is work out why you're not wearing some of your items, because then you can work out, is it just because you've overlooked them because you've got so many things, or is it because you actually don't like them for some reason or other? Maybe they don't fit right. Maybe the color's not great. Maybe they're uncomfortable. I mean, there's so many different reasons. They're not your personality. They don't really suit you physically. They're not your color contrast or value contrast or anything like that. So I would suggest actually try and wear all the things you're not wearing. So just every day I'm going to make sure that one thing in my outfit is something I haven't worn. You could actually, what you could do in your wardrobe is just pop some sort of divider in there. So it could be, like you could get kind of one of those wardrobe dividers made of cardboard. You could make your own very easily. And every day that you wear something, and if you like it and you want to keep it, pop it on one side of the divider. For everything that you haven't worn, that's on the other side of the divider. So that's going to allow you to see what is in your wardrobe that you haven't worn. And then you can make some decisions about why you're not wearing them. Doing something like my Evolve Your Style challenge, it's a 31-day style challenge, is also another really way of actually kind of helping you to put outfits together around those garments that you may not be wearing. And that's a really great way because there's a whole lot of tools inside that program to help you assess each garment as you're wearing them, because that's part of the thing you have to do. You have to actually assess them and decide, should they stay or should they go? So what's going to happen is over time, as you start to wear the clothes and you start to get a really good feeling, about whether they're working or they're not working, then you can decide, should I keep it? Should I let it go? And then as you let stuff go, you are starting to streamline that wardrobe for you. Now, it's also really important to remember that depending on your personality, some of us prefer a more voluminous wardrobe. We like to have more options and more choices. And other people like a more streamlined wardrobe. So just because you've seen the idea of a streamlined wardrobe, it may not be the right sort of wardrobe for you. So that is something to be aware of. But if you are only ever wearing the same few garments over and over again and you've got all this other stuff, I would suspect that you are quite happy to have a more streamlined wardrobe. But if you do kind of go, I get bored, I want something different, then it is definitely worthwhile having a larger wardrobe. But it still has to be one where all the garments are working for you rather than just some of them. So I do recommend do my Evolve Your Style challenge. That's really going to help you kind of start to assess each garment and also to give you ideas of putting outfits together each day, for it's a 31-day style challenge. I'd also suggest, if you are just not sure why things are or aren't working, that you join my 7 Steps to Style program, because this is the program that's going to give you all the information just to understand which silhouettes really work for your body. They're in harmony with your body. What your colouring is, the colour contrast, the value contrast, all the elements that go into making you a unique human, what your personality is and how you want to express that through your style. All these things are in that program. So if you haven't got that information, that is also, it's what I call your style fundamentals. It's the style education you never got at school. And really, it's the education everybody needs. I really think everybody needs to do this program so that they actually have some information, some rock solid actual information they can then apply to their wardrobe that they can use for the rest of your life. But yeah, so always think about wearing something different every day. Challenge yourself to get something new into the, out of the wardrobe. And then actually at the end of the day, assess it. And was it comfortable? And did it fit? And did you like how it was? And, all those sorts of things before you make a decision about whether it should stay or whether it should go. But that'll help you streamline. It's just not all in one go, because that can be really overwhelming. And of course, having a wardrobe audit with a professional image consultant, like someone like me, that can help you if you want to do it in a much faster way. But if you are happy to spend a bit of time wearing the clothes, then that is also a really useful way of doing it.